Seems to be okay with that one.
It is just up the left side. Ooh, took kind of a bat.
It's all how you feel as a player. I mean, how you feel affects what shot you're going to hit. Affects every decision you make in golf. And that is way left.
He's throwing a pretty center now back to Jason Day.
Also with 3-wood. Oh, this is a whiff to the right. This is a two-way miss going, boys. Yardage right here.
Yuri, what a shot.
Well, that needs to get up a little bit. Just a shade. Okay, it's up on that level. You got, severely downhill, but playing it to the right of the flag. And I think a smart shot because as a player, you kind of think that you're going to catch a.
Made a beautiful sound there at contact.
Yeah, I mean, nothing was forced. A good look it is. Should gently move to his left all the way there. Pace behind it because he's lost most putts with left to right break in it low. Oh my gosh, that's the third one, Mark, that he's caught the lip on. So it'll get offline quick. Down the hill.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It didn't bubble, and it just dove into the cup like a homesick mole. Jason
To the 7th, Jason Day on the tee.
Again, this tee shot straight downwind. Bunker sits diagonally to the player. This one starts up the right-hand side. Trees right, bunker right. And that's a pretty good break right there.
5 over the 4 playoff events as well. DJ at 7.
DJ with driver. Now, he went in there and got a little extra right there. I mean, that is as hard as he went at one all day. Oh, that's just a bad luck right there.
Yeah, it's about 330 yards to that bunker there.
I was going to say that had some length to it, Gare. Adam Scott, 235. Well, it says it's high in the air, but this hanging to the right, this is not a good iron shot. Here, barely crept into that first cut, but from this angle, 228. Little good bit of grass between club face and ball. 6-iron for Jason.
Yeah, right through the edge
Here. Actually got a lot of glow on the ball, and he's trying to scoot this all the way back to this hole location, and that is a wonderful shot right there.
How about that? When we saw him get off to that rough start.
Certainly look for this to kind of be a chunk and run bunker shot.
What an effort from Scott. Impeccable.
And executed perfectly.
That was a push. You could tell that from the moment he hit it.
I think he has to be careful. I think he can take this as far past the flagstick as Day did if he goes ahead and just clocks it. Took a lot off of that. That's a good shot. Like Gary said, anything short, there's a little bit of a false front. Okay, but I think this is just kind of again, just kind of that toned down 7-iron, really not try to force too much. That's exactly on line again. Boy, he's hit a lot of good-looking iron shots today.
Shot routine. He wants it absolutely bang on every time.
For birdie here at the 8th.
Yeah, a little bit different angle. Should move a little right, then maybe left at the end. Good pace down the hill, Swanee. I don't think there's going to be a question of him getting the putt to the hole. I just think that it's a difficult putt to read. It should bleed a little bit to the right at the end. Well, and boy, that big bunker on the left, you just need to stay away from that bunker. Yeah, and that is headed right towards that bunker. Carried it away from it because you really have a lot of room out to the right of that bunker. And that one's pretty much hammered also.
It's a very confident feeling, isn't it, when a 300-yard carry is not even.
With so much ball speed that it's, I mean, it just, all of a sudden the visual, it just becomes a blur as it takes off. And I've said many times, a lot of times, that ball gets small like an aspirin very quickly.
I still think if I can grow a foot, I can get it out there with them.
65, go with one club less. That wind's kind of standing it up a little bit. And a little bit of an uphill lie, so he's chosen an 8-iron. Again, back into the breeze, just a little chippy 8-iron. Just a little bit harder right now. Oh, he flighted it nicely. Really good flight on this one. To hit this shot right here. I mean, to be able just to hold your balance. That's really good. I don't know if I'd have been able to stand up. Yeah, and all in all, I would say it was a very good ball striking day, Swanee. He's come so close. In fact, he's lipped out 3 putts on this final 9 holes. Round as one that he certainly got away with. Yeah.
Very nice. The U.S. Open champion.
Even not so good.
Victory.
Yeah, it was a little ugly through the mid to late part of my round. Yeah, the 4th hole, which was on the backside of the par 5, I just made a mess of it, but then turned into an outstanding par. And then me and Scotty's shaking his head walking off because we had the same score. He had 9-iron in his hand, and we ended up making the same score. And then obviously on 6, I hit one way right with my 3, and then I ended up making a good birdie. And you know, Scotty's shaking his head again because he lipped out. So I mean, it was just one of those days where you know I got away with a couple, but you know, for the most part, I played pretty solid.
But that's what the great players do. They can make the correction in a round. When something's going a little bit off the grid, they can make that correction.
Well, and that's, you just got to keep grinding out, you know, just, I was actually thinking, you know, at the par 5, you know, I'm like, okay, if I can just make a bogey, you know, a bogey would be a good score, you know, try and eliminate double. And it didn't really look that well. And then obviously came back with one good shot, and that's really what it takes. If you hit one good shot, that, you know, obviously it can save you on a hole. So it was playing tough out there. I mean, the wind was going, and you know, Bethpage is a very, very difficult golf course. So very pleased with how, you know, the score went out.
Good score today, 3 under par. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Jason. All right.